Hey, Michael here. Hope you're doing well. I work with students and business professionals, and then I do different academic subjects and focus just on critical thinking. So I like to work on helping people understand a subject and not just memorize, regurgitate, get good grades. So, for example, I've been doing this for decades. I've already helped a lot of students do this, and here's what some of them have said. I work with them when they're in college or later in work life. This is stuff I hear. They get in touch, they tell me. One student worked with him in high school on math. He said, I really did learn more than geometry and math taking classes with you. I learned to reason and use logic to start solving things in everyday life. It's pretty useful at work when I use reasoning to find root causes and to find and fix problems. You teach people to think, unquote. Or another student, so you get an idea of what I do. Gold's tutoring helped me achieve A's in my classes and great scores on standardized tests, unquote. And that's in high school, okay? Quote, but this was just the tip of the iceberg. With each lesson, I also learned how to better think logically, carefully, and reasonably. These skills are essential to life and have helped me immensely. I still use the learning study methods I developed through Gold's lessons to earn top scores in many college courses and to do well in my work and hobbies. I will forever be grateful to Gold Academy and highly recommend the service to any student who is looking to start learning, thinking, and living, unquote. Or another one, prior to working with Michael, I had very little hope of actually pursuing my dream to work in the aerospace industry as an engineer. Yet here I am, finishing an engineering degree at A&M this fall and working at Bell Helicopter as an engineer. I wasn't good at math. I didn't like math. In fact, I avoided it. With Michael's help, I came to understand the importance of not only mathematics, but also reason, rationality, and a constant pursuit of knowledge. His emphasis on critical thinking and questioning changes the fundamental way students think about and approach problems, regardless of the specific nature of the problem. In other words, don't expect him to do your homework, expect to come out asking for seconds. You will take away a lot more than you ever expected, and it will stick with you for a long time. I honestly wish more teachers were like Michael. Maybe they should take a lesson or two. I cannot recommend Michael enough for any student of any subject. This guy is simply the best, unquote. Someone else said that, not me. I just want to let you know what I do and what I can do for you. In an academic subject, math up through AP College Calculus or Statistics, basic physics, basic chemistry, SAT, ACT tutoring, some basic grammar using sentence diagramming, critical thinking, logic, thinking skills. I can help you understand the subject, which will help you if you learn pre-calculus well, it'll help you better in calculus. If you just learn words and just memorize, then you're missing a lot you're going to need for calculus, and you have to relearn some of it. And there's a lot of cross connections in our thinking. Knowledge is an awareness of reality. So with an understanding and good knowledge development, we have a total awareness of reality, and things are interconnected. It's not just one thing, pre-calculus on its own. When you learn pre-calculus well, that'll help you in physics, chemistry, finance, economics, biology. There are a lot of, in fitness, there are a lot of interconnections that go on. You know, understanding is about connecting cognitively. And in academic subjects, we'll also learn, I like to help people, as you've heard, learn thinking skills and logic and critical thinking that'll help them beyond what we're doing. It'll help in college, in work, in life, and it's so important. If you spend years training yourself to just memorize words, that's not going to help you be successful in work and life. Then your whole conceptual faculty has become ineffective. You've trained yourself to use it improperly. It's not going to be efficient and as productive and powerful as it could otherwise be. So the thinking skills are important. As Martin Luther King Jr. said in his The Purpose of Education, written in 1947 in the Maroon Tiger paper of Morehouse College. He said, education should train one to sift and weigh evidence, to discern the true from the false, the real from the unreal, and the facts from the fiction. And I totally agree. Education, he said, should help us learn to reason better and teach us good character. So that's in academic subjects. I like to work on understanding and develop good thinking skills that'll help in life. And you see how it helps. And then for business professionals and teachers, we can work on just critical thinking and logic. There's a lot. It's not just deductive logic. That's just a small part of it. And it's not as important as things like induction, concept formation, classification, definition. There's a world of important things out there and things of much more depth than deduction. And we could work on a lot of critical thinking skills as well. So if you're really interested in understanding a subject and learning some thinking skills, or if you want to focus on thinking skills, then please get in touch. I would love to help.